Alright, very welcome all to the channel guys, and let's have a look at the Bitcoin today and we'll see what will happen to the Bitcoin for the next couple of days and couple of hours maybe, right? And if you can remember my previous analysis that I've talked about Bitcoin over here, we expected these market corrections will happen and exactly predicted. You can see the correction is happening, and look at the chart over here, just like that, just right over here. Sellers try to break through this line, but buyers comes back again. So I still believe that this correction will happen. And before we continue the analysis today, those who are new to this channel and the video, these are the previous analysis and predictions that we have done in the previous video. So if you are very new to this channel and the video, I would recommend that just watch my previous analysis and videos so that you can learn and watch how we predicted and analyzed this market downward move, upward move, so on like that. When we're looking at the chart over here, you can see this market corrections and it's still buyers are pressuring towards to the upside. And just have a look at the chart over here. Yeah, sellers got a little bit strong with this candle within 1 hour, but sellers managed to comes back again to this area, however, which means it's still buyers are a little bit strong, right? And this market rest, I mentioned that in the previous video, this will be another rest of main sellers, same as the previous one. This rest will still continue for a couple of hours or days maybe. And as well, let's have a look at the S&P 500 for a moment. That's a good indication that you can see current market situation over here. When looking at the volume profile over here, you can see, which means buyers and sellers are very active in these areas. And as well, when looking at previous market data over here, market is reaching to another kind of a minor support level over here, which means we could be able to see another weak market upward move. So S&P 500 goes up means, yeah, Bitcoin also going up, right? So and as well, when looking at the RSI over here, RSI also indicates that kind of a market oversold area, right? So at least we could be able to see this market sideways upward, weak upward move to this area before making a huge bearish market move, right? So we could be able to see this market upward move. So that means, yeah, of course, Bitcoin will create another weak upward move, like sideways market move or market range around this, as we mentioned over here, right? Just like that one, right? I mean, just like exactly just like this one. Before it start huge bearish move, we could be able to see this market sideways up move. And so let's have a look at the NASDAQ over here for a moment. And when looking at the large scale, in the bigger picture, the market, we can see kind of a strong high volume area, which means buyers will pressuring up to these areas over and over again. And as well, by looking at these areas in the past market data over here, kind of a minor support area over here, same as the S&P 500. So buyers will pressuring up to these areas. And let's have a look at the lower time frames over here for a moment. In the 1 hour time frame, you can see these are the previous analysis that we have done. We talked about the previous analysis, and we expected this down move. Now the market is correction around their support line over here. And as I look at the RSI over here, when switching to the 8 hour time frames, 8 hour time frame also indicates that kind of a oversold area, and 4 hour time frame also indicates oversold. 1 hour time frame also indicates oversold area, and as well 30 minutes, 15 minutes also indicates that oversold area and buyers are pressuring a little bit. 5 time frames indicates that sellers are oversold. That means, of course, we could be able to see another weak, at least slow market upward move, like sideways upward move in NASDAQ and as well as S&P 500 too, right? So that means when NASDAQ and S&P 500 going up means, yeah, Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrency market start weak bullish up move to these areas. That means this market consolidation, the rest of sellers, the rest of main sellers, right? This rest of main sellers is happening. It's currently happening just like this one. So that's what I can see in the bigger picture. And as well, when looking at the 15 minutes time frame for a moment, so let's see what's going to happen for the next couple of hours, right? We can see sellers and buyers are pressuring up, right? Sellers also comes back straightly, and also buyers comes up straight to the previous same area. and now market is consolidating, right? So if buyers manage to break through this area, this high volume area, which also indicates, yeah, market upward move will happen in lower time frames within a couple of hours. And as well, let's have a look at the dollar index for a moment to check how buyers pressuring up to these areas. You can see buyers has been very strong for the past couple of days and couple of hours. And when looking at the chart over here around this area right here, buyers got a little bit weak, and as well kind of a resistance area broke through, but looks like comes back again to this area, right? This is 1 hour time frame. RSI indicates that overbought area. Forward also indicates overbought area. And as well here, bearish divergence performing up is still creating, but this also means that sellers are pressuring down towards to these areas. Dollar index goes down means, yeah, Bitcoin is going up. At least this market week upward move. So that's why I can see currently in the Bitcoin market and the cryptocurrency market, this week upward move could happen, right? So let's see what's going to happen. Do subscribe to the channel, guys, if you find these videos are useful. I'll see you with another Bitcoin analysis.